Hello, ho ho! Bonus extra Christmas video thing, hooray! Yes, for you see, there's been a lot of interest in Christmas crackers since I've been featuring them, for the simple reason that it transpires the majority of the world do not partake in the inanity of the Christmas cracker and are intrigued by their bizarre nature. Well, I felt a bit bad, because I've only been showing like the worst crackers in the world, you know, 6 for £1 from Poundland, etc., so they're just full of tut. When in fact Christmas crackers run the gamut from the sublime to the ridiculous. You can indeed buy 6 for £1, or you can buy ones that literally cost hundreds of pounds and feature sort of high-end USB memory sticks and, I don't know, diamond-encrusted aircraft carriers or something. I don't know anyone who's bought these super expensive ones, obviously, because it's ridiculous. But instead, I have gone to my local branch of the supermarket chain Tesco and just bought some non-rubbish ones. They're still not massively expensive, but they're an awful lot more expensive than the Poundland ones. And first up, we have kids' crackers. These were 6 for £6, or £1 each, if you like. And they look very traditional, and they've got a reindeer-y thing on the front. It's got a hat on, look, to appeal to children, because nothing appeals to children like some kind of foreign deer with a bobble hat on. The reason I went for children's ones is they had the more sort of traditional cracker innards that I remember from when I was young, because a lot of them now have these sort of family crackers where they're vaguely oriented towards an adult audience, unbelievably. Anyway, let's see what the snap's like. Ready, steady. Disappointing! Nowhere near as good as the Poundland ones. These are probably sticking to safety regulations or something. Inside, we've got that. We'll come back to that. Also, hat. Oh, it's orange. That's never a good sign. It looks ridiculously small. Well, it is for children, I suppose. I'm not going to try putting that on my head, because that will just rip, because it's tiny. And, oh dear, we have to suffer the joke, don't we? Why does a horse have 6 legs? Because it has 4 legs in front and 2 behind. Yeah, that's slightly ruined by the fact that a horse doesn't have 6 legs, does it, you bloody imbeciles? Right, what is this? It's a thing. It apparently makes a small aircraft. That's somewhat bizarre. I don't think I've ever had anything in a cracker that required assembly before. Right, let's build this quickly then. What? I'm confused already. Right. That bit goes there like that. That has sort of wings which stick on the top or underneath, or they go somewhere. Come on then. Stick together. And oh yeah, I see how that works actually. That's relatively simple. And it's got the little wheels which don't appear to want to stay on. There we are. And a propeller. And there we are. It's a little old-fashioned aeroplane. Look, it even goes in and out of focus. Alright, that may not be the toy. Well, that's alright, isn't it? It's a lot better than the crap I got in Poundland crackers, I suppose. A bit Kinder Eggy, if you know what a Kinder Egg is. If not, look it up. I haven't got all day. Right, next. It's a snowman on a purple cracker. I should point out I've got 2 of each kind of cracker, because that's the kind of man I am. Tight. Yeah, this again would have cost £1. Disappointing snap. Ready? Oh, it didn't even snap. It just ripped at the end. Appalling. Deary me. Oh, but the cracker was a lot more... Oh, that's interesting, actually. That was a lot more powerful, but also very hard to pull, which is why I suppose it ripped at the end beforehand. Deary me. Disappointing. Right, what lives inside? Oh, a bowling set! Brilliant. I love these. Small red hat. Poof. Oh, God, I've got to suffer the joke. Who writes the most letters? A fisherman. He always drops a line. You know, dropping a line can also mean sending a letter. And God, I wish the world was on fire. Anyway, let's have a look at the bowling kit. Oh, these are great. That's one of my favourite cracker things. Basically small and remarkably fragile sounding, although they're not. Skittles, which you can set up on a flat surface, you know, unlike this sofa. And then you can bing the little ball at them and knock them over, and then blame your sister for cheating, or however you like to do these things. Ah, there we are. That's the aeroplane's a bit disappointing, but I do like pointless games. And speaking of pointless, more crackers. These are adult crackers. Well, not adult crackers, but I'd actually forgotten how these were marketed. not at children, basically. So you might get boring things like mortgage applications or something in them. These were 6 for £7, so slightly above £1 each. Also look very utilitarian. They've got some nice sort of ribbon around them, but it's definitely a lot plainer than the children's ones. Get ready for the snap, or possibly lack thereof. Rubbish. Let us never speak of it again. Ooh, what's inside? It's a spring? What? Hang on, we'll come back to that. Oh my goodness, look, oh dearie me, look at this. You get a joke, some trivia, and a charade. Joke. What is the fastest fish in the world? A motor pike. Trivia. What is the name of the forest associated with Robin Hood? Sherwood Forest. Yes, well done. Charade. You must now mime the musical Mamma Mia. How would you mime that? Just mime a load of people vomiting as they sit in a cinema wishing they hadn't wasted their money. And Pierce Brosnan. Right, what is this? Well, look at this, the more familiar it is actually. It's got instructions. It's a spring with a bit of metal in it. Spring and ring. Ring-spring combination. Right, I'm confused. Come on, single piece of toilet paper, tell us what's what. Fun for everyone, number 30116. Wire puzzle game contest. When given a signal, the first one who solves the puzzle is the winner. What signal? Do you kill their mother? Your mother's dead. Oh, got to do the puzzle. Solution. What the hell? For starters, that spring's far too long, but what? Wait, you're supposed to get this off the spring. Is that the... What? What? So, like, this is attached to the spring as the puzzle to get it off? How is that a solution? Solution. What? Oh, there we are. That wasn't exactly hard. You basically just... Oh. So the solution to this puzzle, presuming that the puzzle is to get the ring off the spring, you twist it to the side and then lift it off. Well, nobody's going to work that out, are they? Except everybody who casts even the vaguest eye across it. Glory be, that was rubbish. I think I'll stick with a bowling kit. Right, another adult one. This is actually a slightly different colour, but looks the same. Ready, steady, explode! Again, disappointing. And inside we've got... Oh wow, tiny set of playing cards! Or in fact, playing card, it says on here. Collect all 52. Hopefully there is a full set. Yes, there is. Oh, look. Oh wow, and they're all warped and horrible. If you can see that, they're sort of concave. Or convex, if you look at them from the other direction. There's a Joker. There's a Joker. There's a Batman. No, oh, these are horrible, actually. Oh dear. No, you couldn't do anything with these. They're all stuck together. Oh, spraying dirt everywhere, actually, which is a rare thing for a pack of cards. They're all haggard and... they're just rubbish. That wasn't worth over £1, was it? You could go to Poundland and buy like 2 proper packs of cards and a plastic thing to keep them in for that. Deary me. Humph. Oh, hang on, I haven't looked at the... Good grief. Go on then. Hat and joke. Actually, I suppose I'd better check if these hats fit, hadn't I? Yes, it fits. There we are. At least the hat is competent. Less competent will be the joke and the trivia. Oh. When I said less competent, I didn't think it would actually be blank. What? Hang on, I'm just going to have a look around to see if the proper one's fallen out. No, that's it. That is literally it. There's a misprint. They've given us a blank one. Nothing inside it? No. For crying out loud. These are the most expensive crackers yet. And I mean, you know, we've got ropey novelty, that we can let them off with. But having a blank piece of paper, oh, there's going to be tears before bedtime. Perhaps this is why these ones are marketed at a more adult audience, because they can cope with the crushing defeat of having nothing in their bloody cracker. Right, we now go on to the expensive ones. These were given to me by somebody. They are from Tesco. They were bought in the sales last year, and nobody knows how much they were. The guess seems to be it was something like £15 for 8 or £15 for 6, so assuming about £2 each. Should have interesting stuff inside. Also have scary, elongated snowman. Look, ooh, he's being sucked into a black hole or something. Go on, we're expecting an explosion bigger than the biggest explosion ever. Ooh, that was quite good, actually. And something's fallen out. And that something is A set of nail files. Oh, these are obviously named adults as well. That's, well, technically useful if you've got some nails to file. And there's varying levels of smoothness or roughness. Well, that's a pretty good novelty, actually. Technically useful, not very exciting. Oh, look at the hat, though. Oh, man, it's really thick and shiny and looks expensive. This is probably more expensive than the crown the Queen wears. Does it fit? Ooh. Yes, easily. Marvellous. I am now the king of the sofa. And I wish I wasn't when I read this and abdicate. Joke. What is a shop like a boat? No, when is a shop like a boat? When it sails. I preferred my question. Trivia. Who was the first woman to ride in the Grand National? Answer, Charlotte Brew. Blimey, I can't imagine anybody knowing that. Oh, and charades again. The book is The Green Mile. That's where you have to pretend you're firing a load of flies into Tom Hanks' mouth or something. Grease. Oh, great. Doctor Who and I Should Be So Lucky by Kylie Minogue. That's a very difficult thing to do a charade of. Good thing we're not actually playing it, really. Right, the last one. Another expensive one. This time we've got Terrifying Distorted Santa. Yeah, I mean, you can sort of get away with being so stylistically odd with the snowman, but when you've got a human being, that just looks freakish. Perhaps it's full of green kryptonite and he's really Superman and it's making him go funny. Right, ready? Bang! Oh, less impressive than the last one. And inside we've got a bottle opener! Well, it's a very solid one. They tend to have to be if you're going to open bottles. If not, they'll, well, you know, just break. Great. Bottle opener. Well, useful at Christmas, I suppose, if you've got lots of bottles of booze or something to open, but less useful, of course, because you already have one, because you wouldn't buy a load of bottled beer and not a device to open them with. Oh, well, that's a thing anyway. And what's in here? Another hat, one presumes. Oh, all the hats appear to be gold. Look, that's disappointing. But at least everyone's on an even field. Charades, Roald Dahl's The Witches for the book, King Kong for the movie, hopefully not the hideously elongated, tedious Peter Jackson version, Big Brother for the television programme, and Let Me Entertain You by Robbie Williams for the music. Well, at least these are all things people have actually heard of. Right, joke. Good God. What do you get when you cross a snowman with a vampire? Frostbite! Why? Trivia. What is the deadliest killer in the ocean? The jellyfish. No, that's not a joke. That's apparently a bit of trivia. You know, some of these jellyfish are just like giant sacks of poison that go and attach themselves to your leg, aren't they? There's a nice thought if you're going on holiday soon. And that's all the crackers, I'm afraid. Except it isn't. There is an extra cracker that I found in a cupboard. I've got no idea where this came from. It's a mini cracker, and these tiny little ones are usually rubbish because they don't have a plastic novelty or anything inside, but this one sounds like it does. So, I'm not sure where it came from. I'm not sure if it was cheap or expensive. I don't know the first thing about it. Let's rip it open and find out. Oh, quite a good snap considering. Ooh, a Skittle. Well, that's it. You just get one Skittle? No, wait, it's not a Skittle. Is it a fishing float? Look, it's got a hole in it to put a bit of string or something through. Bizarre. Oh, something to do with fishing, I would guess. Oh, there's no hat. Usually you get a hat, but no novelty in these tiny ones. Go on. What's the joke? Why was the onion crying? Because he accidentally cut himself. Because, you know, if you cut an onion while you're making it, it makes you cry. And, oh, man. Right, that's it. No more Christmas ever. Chances of getting these jokes are far too high, and I'm finding them difficult to live with. Right, anyway, there we are. That's a look at some more expensive crackers and the bizarre stuff you get inside. I would dearly love to try some of those super expensive ones, but I'm not paying like £150 for a box of bloody crackers. Plus, I'm not even sure where you'd get them from. It's going to be Marks and Spencer or Waitrose, isn't it, thinking about it? Right then, that's your lot. Have a Merry Christmas, unless it's after Christmas when you're watching this, in which case I hope you go back in time and have a Merry Christmas. Oh, and incidentally, stop watching after the Ashens.com thing I'm about to put up, because I've just been informed that apparently the Silver Skull has purchased the post-roll video advertisement on this video. So I dread to think what that crap's about. So stop playing now.
Are you tired of hearing the same old holiday songs? Then it's time for you to experience the modern jazz fusion stylings of The Silver Skull at Christmas, featuring amazing new interpretations of all your seasonal favorites.
Jinglish bells, jinglish all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse thing that goes, yeah! I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know. Silent night, holy night, silent night, holy night, silent night, holy night, silent night, holy night.
The Silver Skull at Christmas features 12 unforgettable tracks. Order your copy today. Available exclusively on Laserdisc.